Are you learning a foreign language? Then you should definitely focus on pronunciation. It's crucial for you to focus on pronunciation as early as possible and as detailed as possible if you want to, first of all, be understood and also want to have an as perfect, as native sounding accent as possible. I have found an amazing app that will turn your smartphone into something like a private teacher that can really amp up your pronunciation. Welcome to Mixed Languages. I am Mick. I have been working as a language teacher for almost 10 years, but apart from working a lot with one-on-one students, I am also a language learner myself. I myself speak 5 languages fluently and a few more that I speak on varying levels. And well, pronunciation is incredibly important from the beginning. Focus on it as early as you can. Really focus on it. I myself, for example, I speak English now with an accent that's kind of a mixture of all kinds of different influences. Danish, German, Brazilian, Portuguese, American from watching TV, English from watching TV. But now after speaking English for at least 20 years, I'm trying to teach myself a native accent. I'm trying to teach myself South African English, but it's really difficult. It's really hard. So that's the problem. You have kind of taught yourself, programmed yourself, your whole brain and your muscles for many years in a certain wrong way, and then it's really tough to turn it around. So start as early as possible. And let's get to it. The app. It is called Echo. Echo. Let me share my screen here with you so you can see it. So Echo, this is the interface. So we can easily make a recording by holding down the record button. Let's try it. This is a test. This is a test. And you see, as soon as I release the button, it will repeat what I just said. And I can repeat it again if I press the replay button up here. This is a test. This is a test. As many times as I want. As soon as I make a new recording, recording number 2, recording number 2, the old one is gone. So it will not clog up your system, your phone. You will not have a lot of files that you don't want to have. In case you want to save a file, you can press the star up on the top. And now it will be saved in your recordings up here, right top side. And you will see all of the recordings, the newest one on the top. And you can rename them, give them a name if you want to. Then you can reload them by touching them here, pressing on them and pressing reload. Okay? Very easy to use and very efficient because it repeats so quickly and you can record exactly what you want. Now let me show you how I use it. But I will show you something amazing that I've actually just figured out a few days ago. I was really trying to find a way to have 2 instances of this app running. You can of course use 2 phones if you have that, but you can also do it with 1 phone. If you have a newer smartphone, a newer Android phone, you can make a split screen, which most new phones support. And then you can make a clone of this app. You have to make a clone. You can, for example, install something called Clone App. Then you can clone this app, Echo. Here it is. And you can open it. And now you will have 2 instances open. Let me show you why that is a good idea. Alright, so we will use YouTube to practice our pronunciation. That's a very easy way. You have access to tons of native speakers speaking in whatever velocity you want, about whatever topic you want, and you can find exactly what you want to learn, which part of the language you want to improve. If you're a beginner or an advanced student, you can find the perfect material. So I am studying a bit of Italian right now. It's fairly easy because I already speak Portuguese and Spanish, but I want to really pay attention to the pronunciation from the beginning, so I don't end up having a more or less wrong, correct, whatever pronunciation after years of speaking the language. So here I am practicing with Echo and YouTube, and this guy who is really good, a good teacher, Italy Made Easy is the channel. So now let's look how we do here. Let's first listen to him talking here.
A good way of saying would be domani andiamo a vedere il Colosseo. Domani andiamo a vedere il Colosseo.
And now I could, of course, replay this in YouTube a lot of times, but it's gonna be tough to find the exact beginning of the sentence. I can use my mouse, or I can use the arrow keys, which are actually a huge help. Arrow key left will take you 5 seconds back, but maybe that's not exactly where the sentence starts, so you'll have to always go 5 seconds back, then wait 2 seconds for the sentence to start. Let's use echo to record him. So first I go back 5 seconds now.
Domani andiamo a vedere il Colosseo.
And now his second repetition we will record. I just paused the YouTube and now I will press the record button.
Domani andiamo a vedere il Colosseo. Domani andiamo a vedere il Colosseo.
And now I can hear it again and again, as many times as I want,
Domani andiamo
in
a
order to
vedere il
catch
Colosseo.
the details of his pronunciation.
Domani andiamo a vedere il Colosseo.
And now I can try myself. Domani andiamo a vedere il Colosseo. Domani andiamo a vedere il Colosseo.
Domani andiamo a vedere il Colosseo.
Now I can compare the two. That's the amazing part of having two instances of it running. Right? Replay.
Domani andiamo a vedere il Colosseo.
Domani andiamo a vedere il Colosseo. It's not perfect, my repetition here is not perfect, but you get what I mean, right? Two instances. One, the upper one, for example, you can use to record your target, which is the person talking in the language and the accent and whatever that you would also like to have. And then the bottom, you repeat, and then you compare the two. Maybe pick a few sentences or only, let's say, one sentence at a time. If it's a difficult sentence, let's say you're learning Danish, for example, and you have a sentence that you cannot say correctly in a more or less fast tempo. So you will take that sentence and you can make it your sentence of the week. And you can try that sentence every morning, every evening with this app. And you can try to progress to get better and better. Starting by repeating slowly and then repeating faster and faster until you get it perfectly and then move on to the next sentences. It's, as so many things in this world, it is not always about quantity. It's not about getting a lot of sentences quickly or living a lot of years and living until you're 120. No, it's about quality. It's about doing stuff in a good way, in as good way as you want to and as you can. So it's better to look at one sentence or a few sentences than at many. Well, that was the demonstration, and now I will show you what this app is called exactly, how you get it. So you go into the Google Play Store and you search for Echo, and you find it, the first one here, Project Neon Echo. This is the app. You install that, and then, as I said, if you want to have two instances of it running, you need to have Android 7 at least, and then you can make this split screen where you have two apps running. And then you need to install also the clone app, or one clone app that clones other apps, so you can have two instances of the same app running. And then you can have them both open at the same time. And well, now you heard me saying Android a lot. I'm very sorry for you non-Android users. I don't think it exists for iPhone, for example. But maybe there's somebody out there who knows a good alternative app for iPhone instead of this Echo app. It could also, you could of course just use any audio recorder and you don't have this immediate repeat function and the replay function and the ease of recording and stuff. But in reality, any app would actually work. I don't know if iPhone has this split screen option. It probably has, or you probably can install something to have it. So, well, that was the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you will use it. Please tell me if you intend to use this functionality, this method, and how you will use it, how often you will use it. Ask me about how it works if you have any problems with it. And well, if you're learning Danish, German, or Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, I think you should subscribe to this channel. That was it. Thanks for watching. See you.